All right, guys. Welcome to Crowbar Gym. I'm Hans Conroy, and today I'm going to show you a high pull. It's pretty much a row for your upper spine. Here hits the back of the spine, hits the neck. This is good if you have an injury. It's helped me out a lot because I used to wrestle. I used to carry a lot of weight in the Marine Corps, and usually because we're all hunched over like this, that's the spot that normally doesn't get worked out as much. And it's important that while you're doing pull downs and you're doing regular rows, that you also do a variety of different angles. And it's not really the angle. What it is that most people don't know how to contract their muscle. So if they're doing one row, like let's say they're doing like a low row like this, if you can time it to failure, all the other lower muscles will pick up. But most people don't do that. But the ARX here, of course, even in the static mode or the what is called the automatic mode, we get the best in row, meaning the contraction for a long period of time, but in a short amount of time. So we can contract literally almost 100%. That way you don't have to do so many moves. But you still have an issue with clients or people in general where they don't connect to their muscle. The connectivity to the muscle and mind-muscle connectivity, as most people talk about, like Bill Pearl used to talk about that. You have like, Arthur Jones, Mike Metzer, a lot of those people used to talk about that. And then this concept was huge, I guess, around like, kind of ended in the 80s, and it was really huge and around maybe like the 70s, around that time, where people were talking about, connect with the muscle. And you need to literally rip into the muscle to get a genetic change. If you're just moving aimlessly around, you're not going to get anything out of it. This is just as a general rule, all right? So pretty much I'm going to start it up. We're going to do another static. These are judo, what's it called, sleeves. You can use any ropes, you can use handles, all right? And this is all about form, so we're just going to do a static. And literally I'm going to pull myself forward, so it's not like this. I'm going to pull myself forward like this. And I want to get deep, my chest deep in there. Sometimes I tell people to put their arms up like this, right? And then you can twist sometimes people twist depending on what they're doing. And you almost want to pull inward with your chest forward out. You want to look straight. And you should be feeling it first in the back of your spine, up at the top, close to your neck. So this is good for your neck. And I'm going to hold for probably a minute. And I should be feeling in the back of my arms. Right now I'm doing that too. I'm going to lean a little bit more. I'm getting the endurance here. And if someone was right next to me, they could pretty much fix my form. That was good. And I was contracting deeply enough that I was really getting it all up and down the spine up here, the back of my arm, right up here, and I was definitely feeling it in my neck. And that's what we want. That's a static. So if you could do statics on any machine, of course the ARX is a lot more efficient. It has a better algorithm. So we're gonna do another row, another high pull. And then when we do this high pull here, we're going to do a movement. And I'm going to keep this very slow. So if you're doing more like rehab for yourself, you're in the gym on your own, a pulley machine is actually a great piece of equipment. So that's what you should be using, because the tension's consistently the whole way through. This is not a pulley machine. This right here is a electronic motor that we have. And pretty much in the positive, it's the same. If 100 goes one way, then the positive way, then it's 100. In the negative, it adds 40 pounds, or 40% more tension. So you're actually tapping more or deeper into the negative effect of the actual, movement. And for rehab, that's what you really want to do. So how do you mimic that in the gym? Well, the best thing to do is when you pull in the positive phase, like here, right? So you're going to pull in the positive phase. We're not going to go yet. You're going to pull in the positive phase like this, and then what you're going is when you come back down, if you have a buddy in the gym, like if you're in a rowing, like in a rowing station, you put a little bit more weight on top. You know, I would say put 10 pounds, and then it's gonna, of course, gonna go down, and it's gonna be like a lot more difficult. So you want to go consistently all the way through. Right now it's not engaged, so you're not going to see it. Just like that, and eventually you work your way up to. This is the positive, and eventually you work your way up. Your buddy will put something. So, but you need another friend, right? You need another friend. You can slow down the movement too, so you can go this way, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Pause, get that contraction right at the end, and then this is if you're at a regular gym, and then you move slowly. But adding that weight is really what you need to do. Adding that weight will actually help you get a better connectivity with the negative. And this is what ARX does. ARX connects you with the negative a lot more effectively, a lot more efficiently. So let's look at it. We're gonna go really slow too. It's gonna be a nice 10 by 10. Actually, it's a 5 by 5. Hold it back because I like starting with the negative first. Pull as hard as I can. There you go. Right here. Pull as hard as I can right here. So don't sacrifice form for power. This is not really a power move. But right at the end, I feel it. As long as I have the tension the whole way through, it's really what I want. I can't really see myself in the mirror, so my form is up, but I can feel it a little bit. Right there, my shoulders look down, so I'm going to bring my shoulders up a little bit more. I like incorporating the shoulders in there too. Now I'm feeling it in my neck, so we know we're hitting the right spot. Fatigue is setting in, so that's perfect. I don't feel like I'm squeezing right at the end though. I'm going to squeeze right here, and that's where it pulls. Right there, and I'm about to give up. And there we are, and that's positive failure, or effective failure. There we go. And as you can tell, I'm a little out of breath. That's what we want. And we're going to finish that workout. There we go.